it gives me immense pleasure to invite Sri Honorable Governor Sir and respected R.P.Sisodia Sir, Special Chief Secretary to Government, Sri Anil Kumar Singhal Sir, Principal Secretary to Governor, and all the officers and the staff of the Raj Bhavan to today's function organized to felicitate our respected Special CS Sir, Sri R.P.Sisodia Sir. Sri Sisodia Sir joined in Raj Bhavan on 23rd August 2021. Sir has always been with a kind affection and resolve all the problems of the Raj Bhavan staff and officers. Sir maintained a very deep rapport with all the staff of the Raj Bhavan and maintained cordial relations. After the joining of Sisodia Sir, in addition to regular Raj Bhavan programs and official programs, conducted so many special programs and important programs like Chief Justice of India's visit, President of India's visit, State Banquet, and swearing ceremony of Council of Ministers, swearing ceremony of Chief Justice of Andhra Pradesh High Court, and at homes 2 times, and flag days 2 times, and Constitutional Day, and like this, and recently held inauguration of book Exam Warriors. It was very big successful event. In all these programs, Sir planned very meticulously and he guiding us in each and every step for smooth conduction and a systematic completion of that program. Sir, we have learned so many things from your leadership, sir. We have also experienced your love and affection also, sir. We all wish you see you as Chief Secretary of Andhra Pradesh at one point of time, sir. Yeah, with this I conclude, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Namaskar, sir.
Honorable Governor Sri Biswabhusan Harichandan ji, my dear friend and colleague Sri R.P.Sisodia, all the officers and dignitaries present during the ceremony, a very, very hearty welcome to all of you. My association with Sri R.P.Sisodia dates long back to 1998. Both of us were project officers of ITDAs, scheduled tribal areas. He was in Putnur, Adilabad district, and I was in Kota Ramachandrapuram, West Godavari district. Both of us had occasion to go to Manchester for 5 weeks for a training program, so we had detailed interaction. Over the course of last 23-24 years, we have had several occasions of working together closely. Earlier also, I succeeded him as project officer ITDA Utnur when he was transferred out of there. Subsequently, in the Government of India, when I was PS to the Honorable Minister of HRD, Sisodia Sir was Joint Secretary in the Ministry and handling very, very important assignment pertaining to higher education. He used to be responsible for various initiatives of Government of India and particularly the UGC. All through our career, subsequently we were collectors also together. All through the career, I have noticed anything important, if it has to be delivered in a very, very meticulous manner, planned manner, without any stress, without any exertion, very, very confidently, concrete decision making wherever is required, you can always trust upon Sisodia to deliver the same. I have learned quite a lot from him, and I am quite sure God will bless him with ample number of opportunities to serve the state in future, and the government will definitely utilize these services fruitfully. I also consider myself lucky to have the opportunity of working with such a respected and senior governor, sir, a very, very warm and pleasing personality. A lot to learn from him. So I think it's an opportunity given by God to me to be able to learn from such a learned person like him. So with these few words, I wish my dearest friend and colleague, Sri R.P.Sisodia, all the very best in future and wishing all success, good health and prosperity. Thank you.
Honorable Governor Sir, my brother Anil Singhal, all my dear friends, very warm afternoon to all of you. I didn't expect this day to come so soon, but last time in the month of January 24th, when you were wishing me, I had this inkling. I'm not going to stay here for long. I told Ishwar, this looks like a farewell party to me. It unfortunately turned out to be the one within a short while. Anyway, in the service, there is no regret since transfer postings. All these are inevitable, unavoidable. One has to take it in one's stride. So there is no problem. And these are also the occasions when you can rejuvenate yourself, because without responsibility, you can also live life like a common man and recover or rejuvenate yourself health-wise or otherwise, or whatever hobbies or interests you have, you can pursue. However, I want to place it on record that this 1.5 years was one of the most fruitful, useful, and beautiful time of my life. It's very beautiful. I have completed 32 years of service. I have 5 more years to go. In this total 37 years, I would rate this tenure in Raj Bhavan. It came unexpectedly to me. It wasn't expected that I would be posted, but it was a God-given opportunity that I got to work under such an eminent personality. He's not only an eminent person or eminent statesman of the country, but more than that, as a human being, I find him so warm, so fatherly, so affectionate. He is also an author. His erudition, it actually takes everyone by surprise. And when he speaks extempore, after reading the speech that we people give him, whenever people listen to him speaking extempore, there is always a huge applaud from the audience, because the kind of thunder that is there in his speeches, and always exhorting people to be committed to the nation, and also always his speech, extempore speech, would end with an exhortation to everybody to work towards poor and downtrodden. And I find such a beautiful human being. I had the opportunity to work for 1.5 years. I would always be grateful to Honorable Governor Sir for having given me this chance to serve him. In whatever way, if I failed in my duty somewhere, I would seek apologies from him in whatever way possible, because everybody is a human being and at times we falter. As far as this 1.5 years is concerned, I have learned a lot, not only from him, because we generally function in the government departments and we learn the functioning of departments, but here, Governor being the head of the executive, legislature, and the judiciary, certain things which don't actually come to our notice when we are in the executive wing only. Here you are handling all three assignments. You get that kind of exposure, which is also important in a way. And I had a beautiful, wonderful team. I have absolutely no regret or some kind of feeling that I might have had a better person or a better officer in this particular position. Everybody was very helpful. In fact, while I was guiding this, the boots on the ground were these two people and all of you. I mean, I know and I understand that at times when momentous occasions have to be planned, they were round the clock working. They were in the office till late hours, planning, seeking my guidance, but everything, all the events that happened in this 1.5 years, not even a single event had any hiccups, everything went so successfully and so seamlessly. So, I again place on record my appreciation for all the officers who have contributed to successful functioning of the Raj Bhavan. And I wish all the best to my successor, my dear brother. Like from since '98, we are very close. We have slept together in hotel rooms. We have visited foreign countries, almost 8 to 10 countries together, and we have such a bond. I wish that he also gets a opportunity here to work as long as, because I believe he is on the way to posting in government of India. But whatever time he is going to get here, I hope that it will be useful time for him, fruitful time to him. He would learn a lot. Interaction with the Honorable Governor Sir would certainly give him the kind of exposure which perhaps no other person will give. And I am always available in any case for any kind of support or guidance that is required. I would be very much there, and I hope that in times to come we will be able to function efficiently, diligently, and without stress. We all, one thing is, we should not take stress. Whatever is the task assigned to us, we must do. At the same time, we must take care of our health. Health is the most important thing. If you take care of health, the rest of the things will certainly fall in place. With these few words, I will take leave of all of you. I thank you all for giving me this opportunity. Jai Hind.
Thank you.
Sri Sisodia, Sri Single, and all the officers and staff of the Raj Bhavan. Today, Sisodia is giving us that nothing to be bothered because this is a process which happens always. From this building, you will go to the other building, to the government because they are the requirement. Therefore, they wanted Sisodia to go to the government. Sisodia had joined, I think, in the month of August 2021. And that was a very serious period. There was COVID, second phase, I think. And a great menace has been posed by COVID-19 pandemic. And at that time, to control the entire situation, to manage the Raj Bhavan, to look into the health of the governor and the staff was his responsibility. And very nicely, he managed the COVID situation, and whatever is necessary for protecting the staff and the governor, he has done. And that was so much pleased that this situation, because during that period perhaps I got COVID, and it was very nicely managed. Discipline was properly maintained. And not only that, he was a very senior and competent officer. And in all matters, he gives his opinion after thoroughly going through the problem, so that, and in some cases, wherever necessary, I discuss with him and things are disposed of. And so far as the functions of the Raj Bhavan is concerned, he was managing everything very successfully. Programs like the Chief Justice of India had come here for IT, and in that function, other judges of the Supreme Court and our Chief Justice and all of them had come. In that occasion, his management is definitely praiseworthy. Other books are like the presidential banquet, our at home, and all other, these are the main functions, and the Republic Day functions have been very nicely managed. And in the program, especially of the universities, has a good role to play. And before the program, he talks with the vice chancellors how the program will be properly done and how in the programs of the university will be conducted by the vice chancellor in a properly and in a dignified manner. He instructs them and they are done also accordingly. So I cannot say that this is a loss to us. You'll be here. Even today, if there is a necessity, we also, what has been done at that time, we ask our first secretary, Mr. Meena. So since he is remaining here during his period, what has happened on different occasions, and if necessary, we can talk to him. Our secretary also can talk to him, and he will be there. He is not far away. And I hope that he has a very great future. And I pray Lord Jagannath, Lord Balaji, to shower the blessings on him for a very bright future in his period. As he said that the 5 years are left, and within 5 years many things can be done. So I pray Lord Jagannath and Lord Balaji to have their blessings for a very brighter future for him. Thank you.
A warm and graceful afternoon to our Honorable Governor, sir, respected Sri R.P.Sisodia, IAS, sir, Special Chief Secretary, our Principal Secretary, sir, Anil Singhal, sir, and everyone who have gathered here. It is my privilege to propose a vote of thanks and acknowledge the contribution of those who worked hard to make this event possible. I extend my hearty vote of thanks to our Chief Guest, Honorable Governor, sir, who spared his time from his busy schedule to grace the occasion. Today, we had an opportunity to hear your thoughts, sir, and surely it encourages all to our future endeavors. I extend my sincere thanks to today's honoree, Sri R.P.Sisodia, a Special Chief Secretary, who inspired us throughout his tenure as a Special Chief Secretary to govern. Sir, you were a catalyst who inspired us and stimulated us to do our best, sir. You have proved that, sir, you are a man of votes rather than you are a man of work rather than man of votes. Sir, in Raj Bhavan during my short tenure, we all have learned that work more and speak less policy during your tenure, sir. I also extend my sincere thanks to our Principal Secretary, sir, Sri Anil Kumar Singh, IAS, for his rock-solid support system and encouragement. We sincerely wish you, sir, you will be the guiding force for us in the coming days in the Raj Bhavan. I would like to thank all the officers of the Raj Bhavan who have presented here. I'm thankful to all the staff for their efforts and arrangements made for this function. Last but not least, on behalf of Raj Bhavan and the entire fraternity of the institution, I extend my sincere thanks to everyone for making today's event a grand success. Thank you, sir.